Hi there, Scorpio ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new to my channel, I certainly appreciate both your viewership as well as your subscriptions, okay? So what I'd like to do for you today is to give you a sex reading, and it's going to be valid until the end of June, okay? And I'm going to start by sharing with you what I'm seeing as the prevailing theme or overarching theme, and then we're going to revisit your past and fast forward you to your present. And then we'll see what challenges might crop up. Challenges that might impede success. Then I'll give you practical advice, share with you what I'm seeing is hidden, and share with you a probable outcome should you continue on as you are. Rest assured, ladies and gentlemen, that this is a general reading, and as such, it certainly will not and may not resonate with each and every one of you out there. But for those for whom this reading is meant, I certainly hope that it offers you the valuable insight that you're seeking, okay? If it does resonate, please give it a big thumbs up. Share it with others to whom you think might benefit, and be sure to press that subscription button, okay? So let's just go on and just get started. I'm shuffling up right now, and I'm going to pull a few cards to just see what this reading really is all about, okay? Let me just go on and just riffle up one more time here. All right. So let's go on and just select a few cards. We have, ladies and gentlemen, the Nine of Earth. Okay, I'm going to put this here because this is the bottom card. And just moving backwards here, we have the Knight of Air. Okay, so we have both earth and air energy here. And we have the sun. We have fire energy. All right. So I'm going to go in and interpret these three cards here, because what I'm seeing here with this sun card, it looks like you met someone new, or you improve your circumstances with someone already existing. Okay. This card is certainly showing me renewed passion. Okay. And some of you might discover, or you have discovered, that you are pregnant, and or you had discussions about your own child or children, and might be contemplating travel plans, I'm feeling, with someone at a distance. Okay? I feel that if you've yet to have sex with this person, I feel that you are going to feel good having sex with this person. And I feel that if you have had it, that's the feeling that I'm getting here. I feel that this person was a person who, he or she made you want to curl up with him or her forever. Some of you might have been inclined to having sex on the outside. I'm seeing a lot of petty type stroking going on here. Okay? And then if we back up here, move forward here, and we see this Knight of Air showing there here. I feel that even though things seem to have started out fairly well for you guys here, I'm seeing a lot of jealousy, betrayal, and trust issues surrounding you. Someone is having a hard time adapting here. Okay? And I'm seeing a person who was just determined to just get whatever he or she wanted, and this was afraid of intimacy. I also see someone having sex on the internet. It could be you, or it could be the person with whom you are seeing webcam or phone sex, even sending and receiving nude photos. Okay. He or she appears a bit younger than you, I'm kind of getting, or either immature in some way. But I'm seeing that card there, and it kind of concerns me here. But when you move forward, ladies and gentlemen, to the Nine of Pentacles there, that shows a sense of wanting to be self-reliant here. Okay, it also again represents an earth sign. You want security. And particularly if you're single, you'd rather not settle for the first thing that catches your eye that I'm getting. Those in a relationship, this center card shows the struggle that you endured, and that you are coming to an end of the phase due to the presence of the nine there. Okay? But it seems that you do want stability first to be established before moving forward. I'm kind of getting. I feel that many of you are certainly learning your worth, and you're focusing on you without guilt, because it seems that in the past, Scorpio, you focus so much on other people, you know, and that wasn't good for you to constantly do all the time. You need to kind of focus on yourself and know that your worthiness is important as well. All right. So let's move right along and get started, and just start off by just looking at what might have transpired in your past here. We have the Knave of Fire. So it certainly represents a fire sign with whom you were dealing. Okay, so I see you meeting this person. It's for some of you someone new, and sexually, or that you met this person and you were happy with this person, or you had very good sex with him or her. You know, again, I'm seeing this presence of a younger person. I'm seeing several people in your reading, by the way. Scorpios, if this reading is resonating, please be sure to give it a big thumbs up. Share it with others to whom you think might benefit, and be sure to press that subscription button, okay? I feel that this person was fun and outgoing, but he or she probably didn't stick around long enough, I'm kind of getting for him. Because he's the type of person that's here one day and gone the other. You know, I'm seeing a lot of telephonic communication that you've been having with him. And he might even be trying to surface back, but this is showing what this, you know, I feel that for some of you, this person also might have had problems really expressing his feelings the way that you really wanted to do so here. So let's move forward to see what's going on in your present here. You have, wow, the Two of Waters. I knew it was more than one person in your situation here. So that represents a water sign just as you. So you're going to have to make a choice or a decision. And it looks like someone from your past, as I said, is going to return. You know, I see invitation calls and texts of all sorts, including email. I also see you achieving, Scorpios, a new level of relating, of intimacy. Okay, I see a very electric connection developing, or that's about to develop here. And of course, sex is going to be good with this person, because you're going to feel that soulmate type connection. Now, let's see what challenges might crop up here. And since you do have these two twos, rest assured you're going to have to be patient in some way. I'm getting here. There may be a little delay. But you have the Two of Earth. And we're looking at this from the perspective of challenges. So financial issues might crop up, and they may crop up because you're not being responsible with money. Or cheating may be a factor. Juggling, you know, people. Even being overwhelmed by another's responsibility that you make no time, or your responsibilities or your job or whatever obligations that you have, that you really make little time for your partner here. Okay, let's give you some more practical advice here. We have the Knight of Earth. Just as I said here, you're going to have to, you know, take things slowly here, I'm getting, and let go, let God with this person, I'm getting, because as you can see here, this night isn't moving. It's the slowest night in the day. So if you're in a rush, then you need to move on. Okay? Because this person is going to take his or her own time. All right? So let's look at what your potential outcome might be should you continue on as you are. Wow, Scorpio, it's about time, huh? You have the Three of Fires there. So some of you will meet someone new, someone very exciting. And you may meet this person through friends or through while traveling, you know. Because this card represents also fertility, some of you might even conceive, you know. So if this is not something that you want to have, make sure you're using condoms here. All right. And, you know, in the final analysis, I'm seeing a very intense and passionate type situation developing. Intense and very hot sex, and particularly in unusual places, Scorpios. Okay? So, with that said, Scorpios, this is your reading. I certainly hope that has offered food for thought. Be sure to like and share, subscribe if you've yet to subscribe, and should anyone wishes to have a more personalized reading, you can certainly scoot right over to my website to schedule in or to purchase. Thanks so much for your time.